Yes guys, and welcome back to yet another video on the channel. Today I'm going to be addressing to you the 4-2-2 formation. That's right, a very unique playing style about it. However, there is a few things I want to address about this formation first. Number one, it's very unique in the way it plays, because as you can see here, we've actually got a partner for every single player. And when I mean that, you can see that centre backs got each other, your fullbacks have got each other, your CDMs have got each other, cams have got each other, and your strikers have got each other as well. So the tactics have to be bang on with this formation. I'm here to tell you them as well. Now, number two, this formation is quite attacking, so do expect to concede goals when using this formation, but also expect to score a lot of them as well. So without further ado, let's get into the tactics now. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do, as it really helps the channel grow, as well as you not missing out on any more key content like this. You're also going to spread this video to more people like you who need this exact help. So let's get into the defensive style. Now, our defensive style will be balanced, same as always, guys. Our width is actually going to be 7, and so is our depth. Like I said, no defensiveness about this formation. Now, if you're going to go attacking, you may as well go 7. You can go 6, but you may as well go 7, push wider up the pitch, push higher up the pitch, and play that manual offside trap. So I prefer to use 7, but you do definitely do not want to go below 5, and you certainly do not want to go below 4 at all. So yeah, try and keep it 6 or 7. For me, 7 is the preferred depth and width. With our offensive style, we will use fast to build up. Now, like I said, this play style is very, very unique because every single player has someone to link to. We use that to our advantage. So, our CDMs can link up to each other through fast build up play. They can pass to our cams, to our strikers, all through the middle of the pitch, and it'll work really, really nicely. And you'll see how it flows in the game. So yeah, definitely use fast build up with this formation, as it's definitely the most meta offensive style to use. With our width, we do use 4 or 5. Now, you do not want to go below 4, and you certainly do not want to go above 5. Now, if you haven't got wide players, do not make the most of going up the width, because the formation does not want you to play like that. It wants you to play narrow, it wants you to overload the middle of the pitch, and basically dominate the game. So, definitely use 5 or 4 for me. I prefer to use 4 because it suits the fast build-up play style better. So yeah, I use 4, you may like to use 5, but anyway, players in the box is actually going to be 6 now. We can use 7 if we do want one of our CDMs getting in there, and our fullbacks, but for me, 6 is perfect. Getting one of them in there, getting our camps and strikers in there, and getting the occasional fullback in there in the mixer as well. Corners 3 and 3 kicks 2 now. I say this in every single video, or the past few videos. I previously used one of my free kicks, but I noticed a big difference. When I had a free kick in a wide position, as you can see on the game HUD right now, there was absolutely nobody in that box I could cross it to, so I now use 2, and I find it much better. You can even up it to 3, but for me, I like to shoot on most of them. I only ever cross it in sometimes, so I use 2 on that. Corners 3, though, we do not want to commit too many movement forwards, especially with this formation, because you'll get your CDMs in there, and there'll be a massive gap in that midfield. So, like I said, very unique playing style. Your strikers and CDMs sit a bit more narrower than your cams. Your cams do act as left forwards and right forwards, but they're slightly more narrow than that, and they're very useful to have in your team, as they'll basically help with your left striker and left CDM, and your right cam will help with your right striker and right CDM. So, moving on to these structures now, our strikers will have stay central, stay forward, and get in behind. Both of them will have that now. Definitely the best thing to have on your strikers now, because both of them have the same instructions. You will not get messed up. It will be much easier for you to play with. Now, our cams, a lot of people use stay forward, but for me, I do not use that. The only thing I use is get into box with cross. Now, the reason why I do not use stay forward on my cams is because your strikers have already got themselves up there. Now, if I'm using a formation such as the 4-2-3-1 where I have a lone striker, then I would have my cam on stay forward. But because we've already got 2 strikers, they're already there to help each other out. They can pass 1-2s. We do not need extra men up that pitch. So getting to box is definitely the best thing to have on your cams. So, moving on to our CDMs, they are going to have cut passing lanes, cover centre, and stay back while attacking. Now, I see people sometimes use balance on the attack. Now, you can use that if you want to go a bit more attacking, but for me, I prefer to go stay back while attacking and go a bit more safe, but definitely more reliable, and you know that you're not going to concede as many goals. With our centre halves, we will use default. Our fullbacks, we will use balance attack, default. Now, you're using an attacking formation. Why on earth would you stay back while attacking? During the attack basically means they will not get back as well. Goalkeeper, final position, comes crosses and super keeper, a bit like the rest of the team, very aggressive in the way he plays, catching the ball and punching the ball on corners and saving you a lot more goals as well as retaining you possession. So guys, that is the 4-2-2 formation. If you did like this video, it would be greatly appreciated if you could like and subscribe, as it really helps the channel grow and it's so greatly appreciated, as like I said at the start, you're also going to spread this video to more people like you who want to improve at FIFA 21. Anyway guys, have a nice day, have a nice week, and goodbye, and don't forget, subscribe.